Hey, it's Nikki. Well, an update if you didn't already read my description. By the way, guys, always read my description because when I make a video like this, it's really impromptu. A lot of times it's just my first impression, and then I get an update and I want to, like update you guys, and it's quicker to do it in the description because sometimes I just don't have time to film an update. So if you didn't read my description, then you probably didn't know this. But if you did, you already know. I found some issues. So you guys see the metal caps of... That's my dog. Sorry about that. You can tell the metal caps are gone because they fell out. The glues came off, even for this one. That's the tone, the bass and treble. Come on, let me put this back on. There is a notch, I think. Oh, sorry, this is backwards, that's why. Oh, nope, nope. Get in. Find the notch, get in. There you go. And of course, the same. I'm not gonna pull this out because you guys already saw what those look like. And then of course my volume actually cracked off. And I pulled the plastic piece out that was in the hub or the spindle. And I got them all in the baggie so I don't lose them. I can pull it out if you guys want to see what it looks like. Oh, I'm going to set this down for a little bit. Sorry. Whoa. I forgot how many little pieces there were. Hold on. Ooh. No wonder I put it in the baggie. I shouldn't have just did that. But anyways, here are the individual parts that goes along with it. So like I said, these are the metal knobs that is supposed to go over that. The glue must have dried. Not a big deal. I will probably find glue that will work. Actually, if you guys know of a type of glue that would work well with plastic and metal, let me know. I mean, I don't know if it's just straight up crazy glue is something I need, and that'll be working fine. This one, I have no idea if I can fix. I might need to get a replacement. Now, the person who sold this to me, might know a guy. I'm gonna have to give them a call and see if they have any replacement parts or something like that. But yeah, that's this part that was cracked and broken to pieces. It was very brittle. Yeah, and I noticed that mine on my 3A doesn't pull out. I don't know if it can. I mean, I think it should if it's anything like the other one. But I tried and it didn't come out, and I didn't want to pull any harder for the risk of breaking it. So even if I want to just use this one temporarily, I can't. And I don't want to accidentally break this one off either. But I guess this is a good chance, if any, just to look at what this one looks like without the volume knob. So you can see it's just a circuit board with the light, and that's about it. And just so you know, so this is a 4A. My 3A, I have a remote control. Let me see if I can get that showing for you. Is this it? No, that's the CD player. Yep, this is it. Oh, I guess I should pull it out from the bag. Hold on. Sorry. No, that's the CD player. And, yeah, this is the, okay, yeah, I think this is for the receiver. Or is it? No. Oh, I'm sorry, both of these are for the CD player. So this one is for my music box. I keep calling it music box. Music bank. The MB3. And this one's for that new one I just got. The CDC 3A. So here it is. this is the remote for the TA3A, RMT 3TA. I'm guessing the 4 is just, it'll just say 4TA. But if you look carefully, well, first of all, you can adjust azimuths in here. There's a little, remember that remote connector in the back? For specific cassette decks, you know, like the Dragon probably. I have it for the ZX7 as well. There, the cable is there so that you can actually use the receiver remote control to control the cassette decks. The RX202 does not have that though. I don't know if the rest of the RX lines have them, but I think the 202 is, you know, it's built to some cost. You know, it's a lower end model. It's still built like a tank, of course, but they had to skimp on some features. And, you know, remote, I guess, access. It's enough of a, you know, it's not that big of a feature drop. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I just realized something. I was filming in this way. Crap. I'm sorry, guys. Oops. My bad. Let's see. So anyways, hope you guys saw that, but if not, here. It was still so natural for me to hold the phone the other way because the remote were like this. But hopefully you saw that. Azimuth. But anyways, the reason why I showed this to you is because the volume button, look, there's volume. I was like, how does that work for a receiver that has a physical knob? Well, there's an actual motor, and I think I showed it to you guys earlier, so maybe it's not that big of a surprise. I don't remember what I said anymore. But it's really cool because it does actually move. The motor actually changes the volume by physically turning that dial. And it's really neat to see it smoothly go up and down and turn as you change the volume on the remote. So that's what's behind that knob, if you guys were ever wondering. I honestly wasn't. You know, it's like, but because it broke, I didn't have a choice. But there it is. Very minor. I think obviously these are very easy to fix. Let me know what kind of glue you guys suggest. Oh, and hold on. All right. I was told by the guy who fixes that Pioneer CD player lens issue that he was having. I linked that in my description of the CD. If you guys look at my video on my first look, where I actually showed you guys that, you know, that lens popped off. There is a video of a guy who actually fixed the same mechanism. Didn't know that this CDC3A uses a Pioneer transport. I guess that makes sense because it uses the Pioneer style cartridges. I mean, it's interchangeable. I was told that if I wanted a 6-disc changer, because this is just a single disc here, I can just get the Pioneer one, which is more readily available and cheaper to get than the Nakamichi ones, because all it is just a brand. So it'll say Pioneer on it probably. As long as they have that 6-disc, 6-ring logo on it, you're good to go. That's the Pioneer standard, I guess. They use it everywhere. They use it in their own home stereos as well as car stereos too. But yeah, I got this for the lens. I was told don't use crazy glue because they have off-gassing, which can ruin the lens, which I actually know what they're talking about because remember I used it to fix, let me see if I have it. I've had it, no, not this one. Remember I actually fixed, whoops, oh shit, now I might have to fix this. No, it's good. These are weak cases, by the way. Like, it didn't break, but it just comes apart way too easily. Anyways, I had one where I had to fix you know, this, where it broke off here, and I crazy glued it, and it just fogged up. you know. And I can see why they say don't use that for... Oh, wait, this is it right here. Yeah, this is the right one. So it's not over there. It's, let me see if I can get it. Oh, come on, focus. So that broke off. As you can see, it's not clear anymore. I used crazy glue to fix that. That's how it's supposed to look like. And that's the repaired one. I mean, oh well. It's not a crucial part, you know. I don't care if it's not clear. As long as it holds together and holds the, you know, spindle. But anyways, that's why you don't want to use crazy glue on a CD lens. And as soon as he said that, it made total sense. And what he recommended was PVC glue, which I was also told is pretty much the same as all-purpose glue, the white glue basically, for paper and wood and things like that. So this is what that is. I wasn't sure if there was a difference between the glue all, and there was another one that was made for school. They said the one with school is washable. You know, that you can actually wash it with water and soap and it'll come right off. This one does not say that. I mean, it's washable up to a point, as long as it doesn't dry completely, it says. See, it says clean up. Use a damp cloth before glue dries. With the other one, I saw that, and then there was another line that says that if it does dry, you can just wash it with soap and water, and it will come off. So because I don't exactly want that either, to me that sounds like a weaker glue. I may be wrong. I decided to go with this one. Let me know if this is the right one, if you guys think, you know, if you guys are in the know. Eventually, I'm going to fix it with that. Right now, I don't have the energy to do that right now. But, yeah, so that's the update. By the way, the other reason why I don't have the energy is because I made another video. I just recorded this. I'm going to upload that one first. I like uploading my videos the way I filmed it. I don't edit that much, you know what I mean? In fact, these last videos, I don't edit at all because I really don't have the energy to do that anymore. So that's why I split those two up. It was supposed to be one single video, and I accidentally stopped recording. I paused the video, I accidentally hit back, and it stopped recording. So thankfully, I did it in the middle, in between, going from that to that, and that made fine. 2 separate videos, great, whatever. But if I were to have accidentally stopped it while in the middle of talking about one of these things, that would suck. I would have to figure out a way to combine the two. But yeah. Anyways, the other video that I made coming right up is going to be a car charger for my phone. Actually, it's not for my phone. It's by the way, USB-C power delivery is a very, very interesting subject. Maybe one day I'll deep dive into it. But because I deep dived into researching it and everything, I found one that I think is pretty amazing. It's very unassuming because it's just a Chinese brand. You know, it's not like anything like from a big brand like Anchor or something like that, you know. In fact, I was kind of scared of buying it because I didn't know what their quality was like, but the reviews were pretty good on Amazon, so I took a chance. So knock on wood, it will last me, and it won't catch fire, or it won't melt something. So that's the only thing. But yeah, that's coming up. And again, before I sign off, remember to read my description at every video in case I miss something while I'm filming. I always have updates. Those knobs, I updated, when I filmed it. And by the way, don't hate on the guy who sold this to me. It wasn't his fault. Everything was fine. I was there when I was testing it. He was also surprised that happened. And you know, I don't blame him. It was all working fine when we were there. I guess again, traveling in my car, it was like an hour drive. I was still driving carefully, but you know, as careful as you drive, you know, vibration and everything. CD lens popped off. I really doubt that this has anything to do with driving a car. It was probably just weakened enough that it just came off from me just playing with it, because this thing wasn't being played with. You know, it was in storage for a long time. So you know, maybe neither of these have seen any action until just recently when I got it home, you know? So it's like, yep, I'm putting you guys to work. So, actually, since I have a video here, if you guys know of anyone who has a knob that I can get, a replacement knob, and I don't want to 3D print, by the way. The whole point of this is that I want it to be all original if possible. If I do 3D print, by the way, if you guys, first of all, I don't have a 3D printer, so if you guys want to offer that, I will totally be cool with it. Or if you have an original or know someone who has an original, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to like buy it off someone who has a fully working one, you know, that would be dumb. You know, don't part yours out just because, you know, if it works. But if you have this part all on its own, or it's a broken unit you don't plan on, you know, repairing, or it's totally smashed up except for this good part, let me know. I would love to hear from you so I can get this. Or if you can 3D print, let me know if you can 3D print the plastic part, because again, just like with the other knobs, this is just a metal shell. If I print one, or have someone print one for me, or if you guys can, again, it just needs to somehow match up with this little thing right here. And I can see if I can pop this off, the metal part, carefully, because the glue is still holding on strong on this one. That's why I'm not really keen on trying to pop this off, just in case. Or maybe I should, because I guess there's no reason to keep this plastic part. It's already broken. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe a 3D printed version of the plastic part, and just pop this metal part and pop that into that 3D printed part. And then that goes in here. Maybe. There's many possibilities. Minor issue. Very minor. I just need to glue it. That's it. Not worried about that. This one is my next worrisome one, because this one is a hard part to find, and I don't think I can repair this, because if you can see how it's broken apart, there's no way that any kind of glue will hold this well enough to be meaningfully serviceable. You know what I mean? Like, because that is a part that you're going to be turning a lot, and there's going to be a lot of use on that, so I want something that lasts, you know? So I guess I'm asking from the community, give me tips on what kind of glue for these with the caps, and, you know, let me know what I can do with the volume. If you guys have anyone, or know anyone, or if you yourself have one that you can part off or part away with, let me know. Or if you're a person who can 3D print, and maybe give me some tip on how to pop this off and pop that into the 3D printed plastic part, let me know. The lens, I know that I need to also not only just glue it back in, but I need to align it. If anyone has any tips on that, because the forums don't really have much information about it. There was one person who made a long post to describe the process, but I did not understand everything he posted. And all the photos are gone that they posted, because, you know, it's an old post. I think it was like in 2012 or 2015. So I can just wing it, and if it doesn't work out, I guess I can twist it a little bit, little by little, to see if I can get it to work. But that's my next plan. And that's my update for these two guys. More broken pieces. This one is still the same, no difference, but now I got the glue for it. Let me know if this is the right one before I start doing it. Don't worry, I'm not doing it now, so I'm giving you guys some time to respond and let me know if that's the right glue or if you have any better glue for the lens. Let me know if I can use this glue on the knobs too. I just don't think it's gonna hold as well because it's really not really meant for metal and plastic or anything. But for the lens, because it's such a light thing, people tell me that's fine. That's more than fine for a little lightweight plastic lens. Shouldn't fall out for quite a while, so. All right, again, I'm bad at signing off, so I'm not even going to. I'm just gonna say goodbye, and thanks for watching.